How's it going, everybody? Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's it going? I have not got any of the Eufy E22 lights yet, but I can try. I can work on that. I did finally, after weeks of attempts, got some Govee lights. So we're going to do some Govee lights today, but hey, thanks for being here, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hey, sorry I missed a couple things. I missed I missed the fourth stream of Christmas, which was supposed to be me, and I missed it. That's bad. And then the fifth was the Pixel Heads took over, which sounds awesome. I just found out about that this morning, and I haven't got to watch it yet. So I assume it was awesome, but you guys will have to let me know. How'd it go? That to me sounds really fun, and sorry I missed it. I didn't know what was happening. I should have looked at the calendar. I have been absolutely obsessed with reviving the sphere for the last week. Marsh, your stuff, I did finally put it all in the box. I had to gather up some bad quads. Remember you said you wanted some soldering projects, so I threw like 4 bad quads and a beanie in there for you. But it's out for the mailman now, finally. So it's on its way. So bad at giving stuff away. Yeah, man. So today my plan is we're gonna do these are the Lumery. I have the Govee over here, but we'll do the Govee pucks. Oh yes, and too long didn't read. Don't upgrade to WLED 15. Oh dear, what's going on in WLED 15, Robert? I saw that it was official, but I haven't played with it yet. Okay, so focus, right? Big surprise. Somebody here is having trouble focusing. So first goal today is to mess with the Govee lights, get them out, hook them up to this, our Power5 HV here, and see how they do, figure out which chip they are and that kind of stuff. And then the next thing I wanted to do was I want to get out I got 2 things I can get out here. One is the new Quinn LED strips, the new Quinn LED custom made, custom designed, one of a kind. Nobody else has this kind of density of changing colors and such as these that Quindor had made specifically. And so I'd love to show these off. They're already sold out. In a weekend, they all sold out. So they must be in demand. So it's kind of mean now to tease you and show you things that you can't buy, at least for me. Quindor I think you still have some on the website, hopefully, on Alnet. I'm not sure. But anyways, these are pretty cool. So these are cob light strips that we can look at. And then the other thing that I thought we could look at that I'm really excited about too is the Penta Plus. These currently are showing out of stock on my site, but that was because one person bought them all. So I've made an arrangement with him so that I could have a few back, and he could get a bigger batch from Alnet in the future. But this is an analog plus 1 digital channel controller. So that's the plan today. And technically, for the sake of having 12 streams of Christmas, this is 2 streams. All right. So in the middle, I'll turn on the stream starting soon stuff, and then we'll start again. Okay. Oh man. How's everybody doing? Allnet's almost sold out too. Man, oh man. All right. Well, get them cracking on making some more. Who's making these for you? Because I don't assume Allnet is making them, right? It's got to be a different factory that does cob lights that's making them for you. Anyways, obviously you're onto something here, amigo. Obviously you're onto something. I'm excited to get them. I watched the video that Quindor put out about these new LED strips and got excited, and made sure to reserve a couple for myself, which is what you get to do when you have your own supply. Okay, let's see what it says about WLED. Especially in the multi-channel setup, 15 can cause corruption on some output channels. Our installer website has been rolled back to 14. Okay. Well, we'll wait for 15.1 until they get that figured out. Which Govees, the pros or the elite Costco ones? Well, let's look at them right now. No time like the present, so let's check them out. I'm gonna get them out here on my desk, and we'll do the whole unboxing thing. Because I have opened it, but not really opened it. All right. first thing I noticed with this is that they paid a bunch of money to be the sponsor of the Wild Robot. I don't know that that was worth it. I don't know if that was a very good movie or not, but they obviously Govee paid some money to somebody to be the sponsor for that. So I guess good for them. And in this pack that I got, they included stickers like these Wild Robot stickers that you can have. I don't know. I think their marketing would have been better if they'd have just sent me some free ones. And nobody's buying these because they're sponsored by Wild Robot or whatever, because they sponsored Wild Robot. Okay, let's start with the accessory kit. This is where the controller and stuff is. Jeez. Okay, I'll take this out of the box. It's packaged similar to the Lumery, which I'm guessing is how all these are packed. What else we got in here? We got a user's manual. Some other stuff here. All right. What's this say? Movie. Oh, this is different things that they have. Dream View. Movie Dream View box. Outdoor Dream View box. Gaming Dream View box. So Dream View must be the syncing, the TV syncing system. I asked them to send me one of these years ago. They never did. Workout Dream View box. Oh boy. Okay. And then more Wild Robot. Scan to activate special lighting effects. Huh. That's cool. Okay, what else we got here? Begin your journey. Need help. Let's connect. Okay. Join the Govee Home Discord. User manual. Matter. Oh, so these work with Matter too. I guess it says that on the box. Probably. Yep. Works with Matter. That's cool. Okay. And I know the controller on this is, well, at least I think the app is decent. According to Gers, anyways. He has some Govee lights for other things, and he likes the app that it comes with. Told him we'd try and get these to work, or get the Lumery puck lights to work with these, but I do not hold out hope that that's possible. All right, there's the lights themselves. So the footprint is quite a bit smaller than the Lumery ones. It looks like the chip, like the LED itself, is about the same. If anything, the Govee one might be slightly bigger, but it could also be just the distortion of my view from the lens. But these are definitely smaller than the Lumery ones. I did notice let's look at the mounting. So the mounting for these is kind of funny. It's got the sticky stuff, and they do tell you, like, make sure it's dry, make sure it's warm. And then this is what they've got for like a screw mount. So you slide that over, that's good. I mean, I could see what you could do with this is you stick them, and then if they don't stick, or if you want to change the stickum or make it so that it's got something more secure, then you slide this guy over there, and then you can put a couple screws in it. And you don't have to take it down to do that, and you could do it just with it. Like if it fell down, if some of this tape didn't stick, you could go back and put these up. They're kind of screwy because they're so big. I wonder if they probably just use one of these for all their lights, and they probably have some different sizes. This one just happens to be a little smaller. As far as their footprint, I mean, they're the same footprint as, like, these are from Paul Zhang. These are just I think these are even 12 volt RGB, but the footprint's about the same, right? Same tape. And then these are just those generic ones from AliExpress, which are also just RGB. They're about the same. These ones have the little screw hole on the side. These are 24 volt. These are 36. And then, of course, the biggest selling point here is that these have two yellow LEDs or white LEDs as well. I want to see how far apart they are. The Lumery we decided was about 18 inches apart, I think. I better check. I'm not watching chat at all. Part of why I really like Eufy 22 is they have dual whites and two different color temps, really bright white. And that's, so I need to try those. I need to try the Eufy ones. This is the, I think they're all doing the same thing probably, right, Iowa? Because this is the Lumery, which has two whites of different colors. And then these Govee have 2 whites of different colors. They're all like super hard to get right now. Like super hard to get. They're all like impossible to get right now. Okay. Well, I wanted to see how far apart these are. Comparing them. But that's a big difference with the pucks, right? The pucks, you don't necessarily want them as close together, or they certainly don't come as close together. They look about the same. They look about the same. I don't know if I can even get them both in the screen at the same time without zooming out. Let me see how the Lumery are. I have these all nice and bundled up. And now I'm going to unbundle them, but all right. Exact same distance. Yeah. Center to center, exactly the same. So the Lumery and the Govee are exactly the same. So if you want them less noticeable, I suppose the Govee are going to be better for being less noticeable. They both do have a black, and I wish they made more of the blacks because you couldn't get them. I couldn't get them. I was going to have to wait till January to get the black ones, even though I ordered them twice from AliExpress. Just never ever got them. They kept saying, "Oh yeah, we'll send it," and then they just canceled my order. I think this is autofocusing too much. I'm gonna monkey with this. Give me 2 seconds to monkey with this camera. In the meantime, how was your day? How are you guys doing today? The 2s are the same as the Costco, the Elite lights. Okay, yeah, that's what these are. These are the 2s. Is it 2s or plus? I guess you're right. I think it is 2s. I think I was calling it plus, but it's not plus. Good evening from Germany. All right, you're very welcome, Mr. D. Thank you for watching the tutorials. All right, let's find the camera. We're gonna find the right camera, and we gotta mess with the focus. That refocus, constant refocusing is getting me. All right, we're gonna do properties and configure. We're gonna reset the white balance a little bit because I think the white balance is a little off. And then we're gonna stop the autofocus. And we're gonna change the zoom a little. We're gonna zoom out a little more. All right, what do you think? Better? I guess it was. Okay, now I'm gonna unfocus. All right. Okay. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Okay. Move those out of the way. And here we go. So we're going to take these right off the bat, and we're going to cut them apart. Okay. We're going to cut them apart, and we're going to hook them up to the... oh, we need to open the accessory kit. We'll open the accessory kit first, because I want to look at the controller. I think it's very similar, again, to the one for the Lumery. Okay. Oh, that's the other thing. That's the other thing we're going to try. So I have had some people ask me about data boosters. I'm guessing that this might be a data booster of some kind that they've included, which is interesting. So they do give you 3. This is just like Lumery. They give you 3 different extensions of 3 different lengths. This one looks really long, and then these other 2 look shorter. Those are probably the same length, but then this one's really long. I could look at the box. I'm sure it tells me what length they are, but, you know, instructions or whatever. And then here is the controller. Okay, excellent. Well, it looks like we might be... This might just be the power supply. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so this is just the power supply. And then the controller. So the controller is then separate right here. That's not much of a controller. Just one big button on there. No remote control on this. No remote control. So that was one of my favorite parts about the Lumery was the remote control. But if this is Matter enabled, then you should be able to control it with lots of things. I think Lumery had, you know, like Alexa and Google Home and stuff. Yeah, this says Matter. It says works with Alexa, works with Google Home. So, cool. All right. Well, there you go. 36 volts, 2 amps. Excellent. All right, so we're going to take this. I guess we should we mess with it as is first, or should we chop it up and then mess with it as is later? What do you think? Didn't expect to see Z's stream tonight. Well, you're surprised, Steven. A nice surprise. Thank you. It's a nice surprise to have you. What do you think about the new trend of buying 4-wire strings with data redundancy? Throw old stuff away? No, I would not throw old stuff away until it dies. Dead. Unusable dies. If it doesn't unusable die, then keep it. The data redundancy, I don't know. I haven't looked at the price lately, but when it first came out, I didn't think the price warranted it. But the trick is how mission critical is the install. Like if this is something that you're doing for a customer or something like that, where you need to have absolute reliability and you don't want to have an issue, then it might be worth it. And then another time where I think it might be worth it is if you have your lights in a place that would be dang near impossible to access and repair. Because repairing pixels or even an LED strip, it's not horrible. It's doable. The strips rarely go out anyways. Certainly the ones indoors rarely go out anyways. And pixels go out, but they're pretty easy to splice out because they got 4 inches of wire on each side. So they're pretty easy to splice in and out. So I don't know. I mean, I still feel like I'm glad that there is such a thing as this data redundancy, but I don't know if I really would need it in very many situations. So chop up the extension wire so the lights stay stock. Oh yeah, good idea. You're freaking genius. Thank you, ST Bach. That's genius. Man. Genius, boy. Genius. I do wonder about what's in this little thing here. I think what I will do, though, when I do that, I think I'm going to cut it past this. Because one of the things I want to do today, too, with these is I want to try a regular Quinn LED data booster, which I know I brought one up here and set it down somewhere when I was getting everything ready earlier today. Yeah. Because I've had some people buy these data boosters, and I've had at least one person buy them for Govee, right? They buy them from me. These are Quinn Doors data boosters, Quinn LED data booster thing. And they bought them and then tried to use them with these Govee lights and have had trouble. And I don't know why, and I can't really start to say why until I try it myself. So we're going to try that today with these as well. I'm guessing that this has a data booster in it. Don't you think? Bet it does. These are not regular connectors either. These are their own connectors, I think. I don't think they're regular. Now, see, all these suckers, they all have their own. That's the same one, but this over here. And the trick is, so the bad part about some of these connectors is that they look the same, but then they'll have like plus and minus like swapped or something, you know, so they're like can really screw you up. But no, generally these guys are not making connectors compatible with anything else. So these are from Paul Zhang, right? And they look like they could be the same. They've got a groove in them and stuff, but no, they're not the same, which is maybe better, but it would be nice if all these suckers would just get on a dang, same format. These ones, so watch out for this one now. This would be interesting to see what these do. This doesn't have the little groove in it, but it does fit with these. So that's kind of scary. Well, I guess the ground is on the same side. So that's good. Oh no, what the heck? Ground is in the middle. Oh man. So yeah, even though these fit together, so that's worse, right? That's worse. That's totally worse. This has the ground in the middle. They fit together, as you can see, but this one has the ground on the outside. So that's a great way to destroy some things. So even if these connectors look the same, don't trust them. Don't trust them, not even a little bit. Son of a gun. Trying to get me to blow my stuff up. Glad I saw don't update to WLE15. Almost downgraded just to be safe. Will it work? Yes. Well, I actually didn't think it would. Initially, somebody asked me if this would work, if one of these would work with Govee lights. And I said, I don't know, but I would, at that point, I guessed that this was only good to 24. And then, of course, I looked at it and then I corrected my message to the fellow that was asking. Okay, we're gonna plug in. Time to plug in. Time to plug in. We'll go ahead and go with the basic stuff for a minute. We'll keep the lights on their regular control for a minute. Let's see what happens here if we plug them in. Oh my gosh, those are bright. Nice. Nice, okay. And there they go, you can see them. If I press the button, now they change to like a little bit, oh, they just turned off. Holy Moses. Man, those are bright. Then I'm just clicking the button on the controller here. Wow, I gotta be careful. I can't look right at those. Okay, I'm not gonna go in and set up the app and all that stuff at this moment. I wonder though, you know what would be funny? If Home Assistant detected it as like, because it's Matter. I don't know how that works, but if it's Matter, Home Assistant should be able to deal with it. I don't know if you have to have a specific integration or anything. So anyways, okay, we'll put that controller aside for a minute. Now, wait a minute. What? Hold on. Look at that. That shows the ground in the middle. This shows the ground on the outside. These are the same lights. These are their lights. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take one of these short extensions, and I'm going to cut it. Gosh, what do I do about that? I guess I'll have to test it. That's awful. Awful, awful, awful. You need to set up the app to get it on the Wi-Fi, though? Okay, I might set up the app. I probably won't. I probably won't waste our time today setting up the app because that's probably basic stuff. And this is Govee Lights, 200 level class or 300 level class maybe. Hacking them apart and such. Man, I am really disappointed in the labeling of their wires. That is just upsetting to me. So upsetting to me that we would have the ground in the middle on this and then the ground on the outside there. Is the quad back in stock? Yes, Johnny. Get them while you can, boy, because this is definitely the last shipment before Christmas. I think, right, Quindor? I'm not expecting anything else. Multimeter to double check. Yeah, let's do that. Where is my multimeter? Oh, did I take it outside? I hope not. Let me see. Hold on. Pause. I fried one of these the other day. Did I tell you that? I don't remember if I told you guys that, but I was testing a 72 volt battery and I don't know what I had it set on. I might have had it set on continuity or something. I don't know. I thought I was just going to check the voltage. And I thought I had it set right, but I put it on there. Bang, it sparked like a spot weld. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. We got it on continuity. So we're going to connect this here. And then I'm going to go to the other end of these and grab the other connector, wherever it is. Here it is. All right. And then the one that is ground should be this one over here on the side. And then when I go to this, the one that is ground should be the one on the right. Not based on the wire, but based on this, right? Based on where it is in the connector. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to see where the ground is over here. Okay, it's correct. So it's just that the wire is... I guess the other thing I need to check, I'm going to cut this, and then when I cut this, I'm going to check and see if that is actually lined up with the ground. Okay, because I know that's ground on this one, or minus. But when I cut this, I'm going to make sure that this wire here is not the same as that, or make sure it is the same as that. Okay, so then I wish this didn't have that data booster right there. So which is the inputs? All right, so the input, so that's this one. So this is the side I need to keep. All right, so this is where I'm going to cut. So I'm going to cut this so that I can splice it in with my other stuff. We'll just cut it down here somewhere. It's all disconnected. Okay, bang! Scared you. Last shipment ever? Just oh gosh, no, not even close to the last shipment ever. In fact, Gwendor and I were just talking the other day about how well it's going and about all the stuff that's in our future. So no, not the last shipment ever. Just probably the last shipment, maybe not even of the year, but probably the last before Christmas. Just because it takes some time. Like even if we put it all together and he shipped a bunch of stuff this week, we'd be pushing to get it here by Christmas. It probably could, but we'd be pushing. I am slowly going to get the stream desk all situated so that I have all the things that I need over here. All right. So this is the wire that is marked as ground. Okay. What I want to know is the ground, which should be this one, in continuity with this one. Hello, Gracie. Yes, right over here in my cup. But if you wanted to, oh, actually, yeah, there's enough in there. Okay, good. That's good. So basically what we got, the situation that we got going on here is that the wires are labeled badly, very, very badly for any, love you, baby, for any DIYers. They were just trying to get us to wreck our lights. They're like, I'll keep you from messing with my lights, DIY guy. So then, appropriately, I'm going to guess this one is going to be, should be this one. And it is. All right. So we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We just got to remember that the ground labeling is wrong. Okay. I don't have a marker. I used to have a marker. Oh, well, I got too much stuff over here. It's a big desk. It's a really big desk, and somehow I end up with not enough space. Coming up to Provo the week after Christmas. All right, 4Tracks, I'm going down to Vegas the week after Christmas. Actually, probably not. I was going to go for New Year's, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that this year. I am going to CES, though. I will be down there for CES, so anybody who, for your work or anything like that, is going to CES this year, let me know. Let's meet up. I'm especially excited to meet Frank and Paulus and the Home Assistant gang. That's the main reason I'm going. The main reason I'm going. I'm only going for the last 2 days, though. I'm only going for Thursday, Friday. So I'll probably miss a good bit of whatever fun happens down there. By that time, they'll have already all been there for a while. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take this is our Power 5 HV, right? Glad it's not the last shipment ever. Quite a few LED projects in my future and house, counting on us to get it to you. We will be here. We will be here for you. Yeah, it's been great. You know, it has just been a good, it's been a good deal for us for a long time. And we don't, every once in a while you think, well, is this, you know, how long is this going to last or something like that? And then, I don't know. Right now it looks like it's going to last plenty. It looks like it's going to last a while. All right, so what I did last time was I took this one, which was on LED. I guess this was on the last one. I'm going to put it on this one this time. So we're going to make this one LED 1. Oh, that's why, because we had to delete them. Remember that? We had to delete them to get them to change. Well, that's a bummer. Well, actually, what we'll do is we'll just... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fire this up. Well, I can hook up a couple things first. We'll hook up the power stuff here. Okay, so ground we decided was going to be on this side. Ground is over here. I know I was not finishing my sentences there, but when with the with WLED version that we have on these, which is a 15 beta, right? Can I get you in? No. I wish I could. I wouldn't even know where to start. But maybe another time. Maybe if we plan ahead, we might be able to do that. It's kind of painful. I got to be honest. Doing all this stuff to get your approval for CES. It's painful. It's more painful than it was a few years ago. I mean, last time I went was 2020 when I brought COVID to the U.S. personally. And I since then it's gotten harder. It's before you could just say, oh yeah, I'm media. Here's my YouTube channel URL or something, and you're done. But I think the number of, the amount of people coming that are media through YouTube or Instagram or whatever has grown massively. And they have, I think they even, like it used to be, you could just be, oh, I'm media, so you could go. And now you have to be media and like prove that you're worthy or something. Anyways, thankfully they let me. All right, so that's going to be, did I put that right? I think I did. Negative was over there. Right, that's the side that we went was negative. That's the side that was positive. Thank you, Govee, for marking the wires. And it sucks. They even have wire. They have markings on the wire, on the ground wire, that talk about, oh, this is 300 volt wire or something. But it's on the ground side. Oh, standards, people, standards. Let's hope that this doesn't blow up. It might. It very well could. I'll double check before I finalize everything. So what I started to say was so the version 15 on this board, you have to have, it starts out with WS 2811 or 12 or whatever, right? The 281X. And in order to change that, you have to delete the output and then add a new output in WLED. So to be able to use the Lumery one, I didn't want to delete like 8 of them. You can pay to get in. I don't remember what it costs. I think it's a few $100. I'm not 100% sure. I know that Aptera, if anybody cares, Aptera is that solar car that I really like that I want to buy someday. They have a deal where they have like 100 tickets or 100 free tickets to get people in to go see the Aptera. So you could try that. You could go to Aptera and see if they still have tickets available that they're giving away if you didn't want to pay it. Anyways, because this is the number 8, I don't want to delete it, right? I want to not, because you had to delete the bottom ones. Anyways, long story, but don't worry about it. For now, we're gonna make this one number 8 as well, so that we remember, or so that we don't have to delete and create a new one. But to get them to run at the same time, I would have to make it put on its own output. This is just so I don't have to create a bunch of new outputs right now, which would take like 30 seconds or 10, but I'm still refusing to do it. Okay, got that. How did the Pixelhead stream go, by the way? I want to hear some feedback. Was it pretty fun? Okay, we are now going to, let's power this guy up. This should still all be connected. That's all connected. Okay, we're going to power up our 36 volts. Whoop. What did I do? Unplug it? Oh, there it goes. Takes a second. All right, 36.2 volts. You can see it right there, 36.2 volts. Now, let's put the multimeter on this guy and make sure we're good. Okay, so we're voltage, direct current. This one should be positive, and this one should be negative. Oh, I only have it to 20. It says minus. Wouldn't minus mean that it's backwards? Aha. Okay, so then we're going to take this one, make sure that we're not, because I got to make sure I don't hook these up backwards and break them all. Turn this on. Oh, I got them backwards. Oh yeah, ground is on that side. I did hook them up backwards. Whew, that was close. That was close, fellas. That was close. I dang near did us in on the first go. About killed a whole string of these $200 lights. Yeesh. Compare the Govee with the meter? You mean like the voltage? Or do you mean like, I don't have like fancy lux measuring and stuff like Quindor has. Rob, I know Rob used to do those too. Hook up Rob. Never trust the wire markings. Amen, dude. Especially not this time. Especially not this time. That was just my own stupidity. I just read that wrong. Let's see, wait. I definitely like these up from the bottom connectors better. They really do hold pretty good. I just want to make sure I'm only getting the wire and not the expensive magic smoke is right. Yeah, we just about did us in right there. Okay. Now we should be positive on this side. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Positive on this side, negative on this side. Yes, there's 36 volts. Positive on the right side, negative on the other side. I said right, but correct is what I meant. Okay, that's correct. Last try. Oh, you scare me. Thanks, James, for subscribing. If you like unicorns or planes, so unicorns or planes. We're going to do unicorns. Oops, I said unicorns and I hit planes. Thank you for your subscribing, miss. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now, here we go. So now we have Govee lights that we can connect to the DigOcta Brain and Power5HV because it's 36 volts. Oh, I should probably turn it off and then do it. Let's do that. Can I just do it here? Should be able to, right? Boot, reset. Anyways, let's go here and turn them off here. This should be the one. Yep, power off, better. All right, let's see. Nicholas, how's it going, by the way? Put 6812s on a 12-volt power supply today. That was fun. Uh-oh. That's what happens when you get in a hurry. Good thing they were an old set. Just going to use for testing. Ouch, man. Ouchie. Okay, here we go. Connect those up there. Now we can power it back on. And we're not getting anything out from the lights. And that's because this is not the right protocol, right? And we kind of knew that was going to happen. Oh, we'll go here now. We knew that was going to happen. Does anybody want to... Oh, I'm a doofus. Wait. Did anybody catch that? Did anybody catch that I didn't actually hook up the data? Oopsies. Okay. There we go. Now we got the data hooked up. Now we should get something. Yeah, okay. We got something, and what we got ain't right. Okay, it should be solid. It should be like up in this range. They're changing. Oh, there's blue and red. Okay, so these things are changing. So the white channel's off. Let's see if we turn down the colored channel and just turn on the white channel. Nope, they still. So which channel it's outputting to is mixed up, right? Oh boy, all of a sudden. Oh, you did. Connecting the data can help. You didn't plug in the data. You guys all knew it. How come it paused that? Did you see that? It paused it and then they just all went at once. They were trying to stump me. All right. Anyways, we're going to go, we'll turn off the white channel for now. Although the white channel, yeah, I mean, you can see the white channel. But there's definitely like, I mean, it's still got a green one over here, so something's up still. Something is up. I'll put those in the screen so you can see them a little bit. Okay, we got to get the right chip. Does anybody know off the top of their head what is the right chip? You want to take a guess? All on a 2-minute delay. That's a little much, but probably. I wonder if they'll ever make a bigger cup than that. You think we'll ever have a bigger cup than this? That's pretty big. That's pretty big, right? It already just about holds a 2-liter bottle. Do we need a bigger cup, really? Very delayed by a minute. Dang. Well, let me just look at my... Yeah, it says I'm doing good for frames and stuff, so dropped 0.1% of frames, so it's not my fault. It's YouTube's fault. Dang it, YouTube. Or it might be Restream. It could be all these years of using Restream, they may have started like dumbing down the what they give you for free, because I know I have seen messages that they want me to pay. I got to decide if that's something worth doing or if we just want to just abandon Twitch. I like Twitch because Twitch is nice because you can do the subs with the Amazon. Can you still do that? Used to be a thing. Okay, sorry. I'm distracted. Again. Big surprise. Huh? Yeehaw. All right, we're going to go to LDD preferences, and we're going to go down here to the chip. Oh, there we go. We're going to LED preferences. We're going down here to the chip. This was the chip for the Lumery lights. I'm going to actually write it on here so I don't have to remember. They are the FW1906 GRBCW, and they are the RBG and WWCW. Okay, that's what you need for Lumery. We aren't using Lumery this time. We're using something else. So let's try. I think it's this one. If I had to remember what you guys said last time, I think it was going to be this one. We'll leave these the same for now and see what happens. Okay, still ain't right. Because we should be seeing a solid. Let's. Okay. When I changed it, it went all wackadoo. All right, so it's clearly not right. So it is not SM. It's not that one. Let's try 2805. Doesn't look like that's it either. I hopefully don't have to change. Oops. I hopefully don't have to change other things as well. Just so I can change the chip protocol for now, and then fix the RGB and the swap in a minute. There's only a couple left. It's half right, but not really. Not really right. I'm sure we can do it. I'm sure we can do it. I'm sure we can do it. Man, I really thought it was these. Maybe we can try this, and we can try changing some of the other parts of it. Oh, yeah, it did set the swap to none. So let's set the swap to that. Huh. Still didn't. No. All right. I'm open to suggestions, which, by the way, I haven't gotten any chat in 4 minutes. So I'm assuming that there's something wrong. All right, let's try. What are we going to try? So it's not the SM. I don't know what any of these others are. It's not going to be these. These are analog, right? All these are analog. So that's not going to do it. These are all network, so that's not going to do it. On, off. I don't know what these are. Am I going to have to go to Google? Really? I got one light to be yellow. Let's see if we can monkey with this. Oh, that didn't help. I don't know what that means. Oh, to swap these. Oh, that's what that means. So swap white and blue, white and green. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Well, you can try every one of them. I wish I knew if I had the right. I'm going to trust that it's this, and then we'll start messing with the other thing. Because I think it's probably that, and then we'll start messing with the whites. I have absolutely lost all chat, by the way. Absolutely lost all chat. Am I still streaming? I don't even know. Let's try. No, I didn't do anything. I mean, I have one really white light. Close, but no. Okay, let's try the WS. We seem to be getting a little bit of traction with this one. If I switch it, is it going to go crazy? Okay, I think we're kind of on the right track. So I think it's the WS. I think that's the right chip. I think that's the right, this WS 2805. I think that's correct. And then we just got to get this part right. Is this working over here? Yes, that's working. It's working on Twitch. So it's just YouTube chat that's not working, Marshmallow? Because I got nothing. Nothing. I can see Paradox on Discord. It's just YouTube chat, maybe. Wonder why. I could pop up YouTube chat. Let me see. Give me a sec. It's just not coming through Restream at all right now. Let's see. This says... Oh yeah, there's an error. It says there's an error. It's just YouTube. Yep. Okay. So what we're gonna do is pop this out. How can I see this? Here we go. Pop out. Pop out chat. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is what I use to see the chat. And right here we got an error on YouTube. I don't know why. So we're going to replace that with this so that I can see the chat. And I will put this one over there so that I can see it as well. So that way when people do chat in Discord or Twitch, I can still see it. All right. Sorry about that, fellas. Back to where we were here. So we were doing good things. LED settings. So let me see what you got. Notice that there's several effects don't work on the Govee using WLED. Interesting. Something with chat is definitely going on. Okay, there we go. Choose a 4-channel one. RGBW. Well, I think we got the right. I think we have the right chip. I know. Now I'm looking back at chat, but I think we got the right one, and I think it's this. The WS2805 RGB CW, I think. Because I've at least got an effect like working. And my biggest hint here was really when I switch to a different effect, it doesn't go all blinky totally crazy. It just kind of transitions, right? It doesn't do the effect like I want it to, but it doesn't go totally blinky crazy, which is what it does when it's on one of the others, which is what made me think those ones are definitely wrong. Okay, let's go to solid, and let's see if we can get ourselves to show up a nice solid without the white on at all. Okay, so now we're going to try and find a solid yellow. We're going to try and mess around so we get a solid yellow. My limited experience, effects not working are a side effect of how you set your white handling. If you keep it as a dedicated white channel, only some effects will fix it. Whereas if you set it to something like automatic, they'll work great. Okay. So that's this. Is that this right here that you're talking about, Paradox? That this guy here? All right, if we set it to none, let's just try them all. We're going to try them all. Okay, that ain't it. We may get through all these, and it may be none of them. May not work. We're going to try. Well, let's go to the bottom. Try this one first. Just to make sure we don't need to. Yeah, some of them aren't even turning off all the way. Oops. I keep getting. Need to get it set so that it's got both screens at the same time. Okay, let's try and do some more swapping. Let's try this one. I didn't do anything. Let's try switching white and green. Did something, but didn't make it right. And let's try white and red. Yeah, not holding out hope here, fellas. Still not right. These are the, yes, these are the Elite Gen 2 lights, LFC. They definitely are. Try the 6812s? Really? Okay. I can do that. Go to LED preferences. And we will try 6812s. Bring, bring, bring. Hey, Nigel, thank you very much, sir. Let's play the unicorns for you. Try the USC. Okay, USC 8904. All right. Oh, I did try these, I thought. Oh. Who did that? Saint Bach? You may be onto something. Maybe not. At least it was all one solid color. That's what made me think maybe it was right. Let's go in and see. Okay, sorry. I'm going to follow Quindor here for a second. So in 6812 with BRG. Okay, let's try. I'm making sure that there's not another 6812 in here, right? I'm not missing another 6812. 6812. This is the only 6812. Okay, so I'm going to put the 6812. And then put BRG and W and G. All right. That's close. That's close. We've got some, we do have some yellow, which is what we're looking for. But we also have some blue. Let's see if there's something we can do here. So the white channel is, why do I have blue at all? I shouldn't have any blue at all. I think let's try and power the whole thing off. And maybe if we power it all off and power it back on, maybe those blue lights will go away. Those blue lights come back on. Why is that? Because otherwise we're actually there. So Quindor, of course, as always, was pretty much right. Where are those blue lights? Maybe those blue lights, no, they're like, the blue lights are at the end. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because we only have it set to a certain number of lights. Yeah, that's it. Those blue lights are because they're at the end. So if I set this, how many are in this string? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I set it to 12, I think we're there. All right. Quindor, did you know that? Did you look it up? Have you tried these? Yeah, that's exactly right, St. Bach. You got it. Okay. And then when we do the resistor, try the 33R mode. Oh, you mean on here? Well, let's try this, and then maybe we'll try that. Let's go to config. We're gonna go to preferences, and I don't have the right number of lights. Length is 12. Yeah. Bingo. Bingo. Green. See him? Blue. Oh, blue is off. Why is blue? There's no blue. And that's because this is, oh, okay, that works. So how could there be no blue? Got green. I got red. I can't do purple because I got no blue. Why would I have no blue, guys? Google foo. Why would I have no blue? It's probably because this is... Wonder why they need a power reset after configuring them. They don't, Crispin. It was me just being a knucklehead. I had the wrong number of LEDs. That's did it. But maybe now, I think that kind of did that before. So let's try this power them off and power them on again, because that did happen with the Lumery lights. I remember having an issue like that. Oh my gosh. How about the default brightness of 10% instead? No, I still got no blue. Still got no blue. Huh. That's strange. Strange indeed. See, this is... I think it's because there's two whites in here. So I think we're probably still not quite right. Something's still not quite right. Wonder if we change it to white and red, and then we go here. Now my guess is red's not gonna work. Yeah, so when we swap those, like that setting that says, what do you want your white to be? If you want your white to be, like when you want it to send white information, it sends it on the red channel, which means when you want red, you don't get red. Because this, oh, now that's showing the red. Okay, that's no good. Oh, yeah, I need 5 color channels. Johnny's right. There are 2. Sorry, I misspoke. If I said there was only 1 white channel, I misspoke. There are 2. There are 2 white channels, which is why I think it's got to be. I'm still voting for this one. What else does Google tell us, fellas? $28.05. Yeah, okay. But that just changes that. That doesn't change anything for real. Let's go back to make them yellow. So some of them are right, but most of them are not. See, this is what we're getting. We're still getting multiple colors. We do have some yellow, but we also have some little bit of red and some white, and then we got some blue. So kind of a pink. Oops. All right. So I assume this is probably what you guys already Googled, but Govee Elite WLED. See what somebody figured out. Yeah, that's not right. That's what we just tried. This must have been what Clindor just looked up, right? All right, let's see what the next most popular one is. And a quad. So this guy's got to be, I wonder what settings. You guys use Reddit? I don't use Reddit. What I found in Reddit is just so snarky. Everybody's just snarky, snark. Maybe they shouldn't put elite. Maybe I should put 2. Because maybe that is different. I don't think it is. I don't know if it is. Yeah, well, they're the same right there. WLED integration. Oh, no, that's talking about splicing the controller in. What does Chris Mayer say? Besides, it's easy. Govee floodlights. Integration. User mods. Looking for anyone who's created a user mod to make a Govee lights segment directly in WLED API calls. None of that spawned an answer, fellas. What do you think? We were close. We were so close. So they must be a WS. I'm disappointed that that's the way that is. I'm open to suggestion, guys. I'm floundering here. Try none. If you do none, I go to this and I do none. Then I get no white channel. And then green. So it's still on green. Why is it? It's still on green. Shouldn't be. Really? Has nobody done this before? I'm surprised. I'm not usually the first anymore in anything. 2805. So looking at the diodes, there are 2 whites or just a single shade? There's 2. There are 2. And they look different. Let me turn them off so I can actually look at them without burning my retinas. So there are 2, Quindor. They both actually look yellow. So maybe, oh, you know what? They're probably just a single. These are a single white. These are not 2. There's 2 of them, but they don't look different. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. But this is the Govee, and the two yellows in there, now that I turned off my autofocus, the 2 yellows in there are the same color. This is the Lumery, and there's 2 yellows in there, but they are different colors. So They're not. The lights are 6812 with swap, but if I remember correctly, you need to play with the white management. Quite convinced they're 4 channels. I agree. I am quite convinced of your convincement. Yes. Yes, definitely. Okay. So bag that. We're back to 6812s. And then we're going to save that. And then I like where Bill's going here. Bill says you got to monkey with the white balance, with the white management. Yeah. Okay, let's keep messing with the white management here. First, let's turn them on. All right. Now we're going to mess with them until they turn yellow. Preferences. So it's definitely not none. We try. See, I think what's going to happen though is every time we do this, it's going to just take away one of our shades. Can't get red. Oh, because white channel, white balance. Can't get green when I do that. Oh, dang, can't get blue either. Oh, when I do blue, I get a little bit of green. Okay, so I think it was right. What Quindor said initially was right. Yeah, 6812 so far looks right. Looks correct. But then I think I switched this. What did Quindor tell me about that? BRG and white to green. The only thing, we still are going to end up with the... Okay, so I can turn the white channel off. And actually, you know what? When I look at these two, also, I mean, when I look at both of them, and also, oh, it's too bright for you to see, but the white channels light up together. So it's definitely one white channel. It's not 2 white channels. Doesn't matter if I turn the balance down. I'm sure there's going to be no green. Oh, there's green, but there's not going to be any blue. So I'm going to turn the white channel off for now. Okay, turn the white channel off. And then no blue. That is something. What is going on? At the bottom of the LED preferences, change white balance correction. Oh, okay, Bill, thank you. White balance correction. Just turn it off or set it to something else. Oh, okay. Now I'm not getting any of those. Oh, this is going to be... Okay. This is what... So, but then there's another step, right? Because I do think we're on to the right. I think we're on the right track down there with this. Let's just turn it off and see what happens. Okay, still got no blues. Huh. So when I mess with this Kelvin thing, you can probably see what it's doing with the lights on my face. Okay, so the white channel is doing good stuff here. Still got no blue, but when I mess with this Kelvin, I get something. I get some red. Oh my gosh, my eyes are killing me. Did we end up 6812s? Yes, because there's only one white LED. And I will show the preferences again because now I'm confused about which ones we're on. I think we need to maybe, instead of disabling the white correction, let's try something else. We'll turn on the white correction and we'll mess with global override for auto calculate white. Calculate CCT from RGB. Try this. This is probably the missing step in that Reddit post. Nope, no blue still. I'm pretty sure I'm on BRG and white to green, but let's double check. Let's double check. Pretty sure that's where I'm at. Yeah, BRG and white to green. That's where I'm at. So I'm still having a missing. Ooh, what's this? Auto calculate. Oh, that's from down below. Oh, that's what you meant. Not down here. You meant right here. Okay. Let's try them all. See what they do. Still no blue. Got green, got red, still no blue. I will try that again in a minute, Iowa. Then the white auto set to accurate. Okay. Was that in the post, Marsh? I didn't read it. All I could do was look at the picture. That's where we're at already today. Just looking at pictures. Can't focus on reading. Okay, I will try the 33R mode too. Let's see. One change at a time. So we're going to set this to accurate. Try this first. Looks like we're still going to be no blue. Okay. So I'm on output number 8. I'm going to try flipping this switch. Gwendor says, try this. Usually just tear through this tape, but now we'll try a full power cycle again just for kicksies. Oh, okay. Well, we got the yellow. That's all fine and good. Green. We got to turn this brightness down. It's killing me. Okay. No blue. No blue. I think I'm going to leave this set on blue. So then when we mess with the measurements or when we mess with the settings, we can see when it changes. Man, this is really odd. So I did switch to 33. What else? Anything else in here? Yeah, when I turn on the white channel turns on. It's just not showing me any blue. No blue. What else would we try? Tried all these now. Max is just showing, so it's just making it so that it's white all the time. There's no real balance here. Yeah, that's just turning it on all the time. That's not going to be any good. Huh. All right, let's go back to accurate. And then is there anything else down here in the white management that we should maybe use? Different ones. They may be different, Flibly. I haven't not seen his video. I haven't seen Chris's video, so I don't know if these are different. These are the new ones. These are supposed to be the fancies that are have the white channel. They're the new versions. Elite, 2, version 2, something like that. I don't know. Global override for auto calculate white. Calculate from CCT from RGB. 8051. I don't know what any of this is going to do. Maybe if I just turn off white balance correction. I don't know, man. I'm losing hope, dudes. I'm losing hope. They should work. What I'm doing wrong. Yeah, he was just okay. So yeah, these ones have a white channel, and that's what we're stuck on. That's really what we're stuck on right now, is trying to get the white. Well, we can get the white channel to work. We've got the white channel working, but when we get the white channel working, we have no blue. And we still got no blue. Oh. There are originals, there are 2 elites, and then there are pros. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have these are the 2 elites. And if I change this, Johnny, I think all it's going to do is just change which channel doesn't work. So now the blue is showing up as green on the desk. Red, still red, but then green just won't turn on. And so it must be, there should be 4 channels though, and it's not, it should be outputting 4 channels, 4 signals, right? Because there's an R, G, B, and a W. And for some reason, yeah, when I turn off the white color, when we swap color orders, blue still doesn't show up. Correct. In fact, I haven't seen blue in a while. So even if we were to swap this to something totally different, let's do this back to, what was it? That, I think. So it's just going to mean that the color wheel up here, the color wheel is set to something different when the color's there. But when I go to red, I get green. And when I go to green, blue won't turn on. Yeah. So I go to green up here, blue won't turn on. Nothing in the white balance is doing anything. Did I kill the blue channel? At this point, I kind of think I need to figure out why I can't get any blue. Set white to dual in the settings. I did. I guess I could try a different strip. We can see if I just jacked something up massively. Go through and try each one. Okay. Let's put this back to accurate. And we will go each one. And if it should turn blue. Let's try a different string. Let's try a different string just to make sure that it's not, that's not the issue. All right. Just to make sure that's not the issue. Because it's possible when we were doing all that monkeying around that maybe something went wrong with the string. I don't think so, because nope, still no blue. Let let's see. What did I say? I changed something down here. Let's fix this. Let's set this back to defaults down here. Do I maybe want to turn this off? White balance correction? I don't know. Okay. Auto calculator from W. Okay. Try that one. Still got no blue. I got green and red. Got no blue. Man, what the bleep? What have I done? What if I just delete this output and try another one and just try it again? Because at this point, I feel like I've monkeyed with so many settings. I don't even know what all I've changed. But we can keep going. Let's keep trying them all. And then every time I'm just going through and trying blue, and I get no blue. I get no blue. Bill says BRG and swap white and red. Bill's had a couple of right answers today. BRG, swipe white and red. Will that mean I don't get red anymore? Okay, green's right. Now I don't get red. And instead of blue, I get white. That made it worse. So now we've got, so when I put it on green, I get green. When I put it on blue, I get white. And when I put it on red, I get nothing. Let's see if I go to the middle on the Kelvin thing, I get some red. But then blue, I get white. Uh-oh, Quindor's thinking. I can get it to do blue. I have not seen blue. Blue is white. It's almost like blue is connected to a different chip. There'd still be, try the white slider. Yeah. It goes green, and then red, and then white. No. Where's the function to set your house on fire? It's because I'm on dual? I don't think so, am I? Let's see. I'm on accurate. Should it be on dual? I'll give you all a moment to come up with some ideas. There's so many things to change when we're changing multiple things at the same time. But sometimes we might need multiple things to change. You know, we need the Swiss cheese to line up so that there's a hole all the way through, right? And we're not getting there. Turn off all that white balance stuff. It's confusing things. So just turn it to none. Okay. So now we've got green, red. Red's not coming on. And blue is white. When I change the Kelvin temperature, I can get, now all I get is green. When I turn the white channel on, I get the white on. Let's see, go all the way down here. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. It's not, that's not going to fix this before the channels eventually work. I thought we had them. Yeah, let's see what happens if you swap white and blue. Because we had it white and green and white and red. I just want to see blue work again. I can't get any blue to work. Blue just turns white. . Mother trucker, this is crazy. Might be easier to hook up the Govee controller and sniff the data line, the oscilloscope to ID the protocol. Oh gosh. Yeah, don't have that. I don't have that available. I don't have an oscilloscope. Even if I did, I don't think I would know exactly how to use it. Let's just make sure Govee controller. These lights are still doing their thing. Okay, they've got blue. Okay, well. Okay, I need a minute because now I can't see. Green, red, white. Okay, let's all sign an NDA. We can pretend it didn't happen. Fresh go, hour and a half in, next stream. You know what? This will never happen. I think you're kind of right. Might be easier to hook up the Govee controllers. Okay, so let's say what we've discovered is that they are WS. So they're the 2814s or 6812s. I think 6812s is going to be what's accurate, right? So 6812s. BRG should be right, but then for some reason we got no blue. So blue is white. But then when I try and change this, so that would mean that this should be blue, and it's not. The white channel one's not doing anything. Okay. All right, let's start over. Sorry we couldn't resolve all that. That's kind of a bummer. It's quite a bummer. We need air cookie. 2 white LEDs, but they are the same color temperature. They just act as one. So you think they are two separate ones that should be getting their own controls. Controls the white LEDs separately. Mixes colors to change the white. Air cookie for the win. Is he here? Let's try that SM chip real quick, or the WS. Okay, I'm all right with that. I can try. I know, we're like, let's not give up. Nobody wants to give up. Ow, so bright. Okay, let's go back to LED preferences. Let's try this one. So the blue comes on when I do that. Can Flibble post a link? If you can post it in Discord for sure, or if you post it, I think one of the moderators can approve it. All right. When it's color hopping between the pucks, does it show blue? Yeah, it does. Govee mods for WLED. Oh, mods can't see links. So there's a weird chip in there. It needs a 5th channel signal for blue. So do they seriously have like their own chip? YouTube doesn't allow you to post links. Oh man. Oh, does it color hop? Well, I can't get it to be the accurate colors. Yeah, we did in the post we found. So this is what we found, Iowa. This is supposed to be for the Gen 2 Elite, which is what these are. This is Permanent Outdoor Lights 2. So that should be what this is. Reflash. If I reflash to 14.4, I don't think I can change to some of these other protocols. Okay. So I'm gonna say, so we did, like, when you look at this, we can look at this, we can do this, but this doesn't work, right? We've done it, but I'll do it again. Let's just do it again. Let's do it again. Last time, for real this time. It's for real last time. All right, so we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go to, so we're gonna look, we're just gonna copy this. That's what it says. Let's see if he said anything. Govee uses the Gen 2 Elite Costco versions use 6812. Work fine with WLED using color order BRG. So this guy says 6812s. This was 2 months ago. Should be the right ones. BRG and swap W and G. That's what we've done. We'll do it again. So we'll go 6812s, BRG, and white to green. Let's just make sure. BRG, white to green. Anything else we need to change? He's also using, okay, you know what, though he is probably using 14.4, right? So maybe we do need to change that. So this isn't the one you're looking at, Flibble? Type it out and just leave out some of the parts of the link so it'll work. Let's see. Oh, there is a WLED bug, somebody just said. Found a Facebook post talking about issues with the extension cords and proper colors. Yeah, probably just missing a box along the way. We can certainly try and go back to 14. Should we try that? Or should we go on to something else? What do you guys think? I wanted to try and use, oh, so I bet you, no, that should be fine. Tell me, let's take a pause at least. I'm going to turn these off. All right, let's take a pause. Let's take a reset. Let's take a reset here. Tell me why we might have a problem with a data booster on these. Should there be any problems with data boosters on these? I wouldn't think so. But someone's told me that they did have a problem with data booster on these. And I would like to sort that out if it's possible. This is awful. Okay. All right, here we go. What do we got going on over here? Okay. Try 14.4 real quick. Last thing. Okay. Yeah, so that's, so when you say, so talking about crazy old man, the line where it says this, that's because this is 14 and I'm using 15. If you want to control the warm light separately, you can create another segment within WLED starting on 1 and ending on LED 30. Really? Okay, we're gonna start with going back. Okay, so we'll go to, we are going to use up our whole 2 hours on this. We're going to go to install here. We're going to go to this. And we're going to download it, right? OTA. And we're going to do Octa. Oh, no, I don't want 15. Where's your 14? You don't have a 14.4? What should I go to? 14.3? You kind of don't want to try, because if it works instantly, that would be annoying. I see what Flibble is saying. Flibble is saying you make an output that's just like LED 1, and that LED 1 is just the white channel, and then the rest of them are 0 to 29. But how do you do that with one data output? Can you put them on the same data output? Okay, well, this will work though, right? So from here, I can do Octa. Thank you very much for subscribing, Blueberry. I'm shocked. I am shocked and awe by your subscription. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go Octa. I want Ethernet. Can I just do Octa, not Ethernet? Nicholas says you have to change. Okay. Ethernet SR. Which one of these is right? Going to order this one. Ethernet SR. Thanks. This one. RGBWW. Yeah, this one though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Paradox. I just something ain't right. Something ain't right. All right, we're gonna go here. We're gonna do some updates. Doesn't help that now I'm getting like punchy when it fails and fails and fails and fails and fails. Where's my fail button? All right, we're gonna do an OTA update, and we're gonna choose one we just put in here, which is this one. And update. We'll see what happens. On the regular WLED GitHub, not the WLED for QuinLED GitHub, it says, since they are missing a blue, I think we need a 5-color chip anyways. All right, so what are you saying, Johnny? What are you saying that I needed to try? The SM, I thought I did try that, but then is there other settings along with it? We'll see. We'll try it again. We're gonna get it working. Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit. So now we're going to go to the configs. We're going to go to the LED preferences. We're going to go down here to 8, and we're going to pick 6812. We're going to pick BRG. We're going to swap white and green. We're going to tell it that there are 30. Not 30, sorry, 12. Not what there was. Oh, what output is this supposed to be on? Which one is this supposed to be on? I don't remember. What output is that supposed to be on? I'm surprised it messed up my outputs. Is that 33? Saving. Okay, there you go. Thanks, Fibble. We'll check that out. Is that Facebook? Why that should have saved. I hit save, nothing changes. All right. Now I'm getting nothing. Okay, do this. See you, Flibble. Thanks. We'll try and get it working. Thanks for your help. Thanks, Flibble. All right. So now I got nothing coming out. Maybe I'm not on the right output. So this output is output number 8. Oh, okay, it didn't save. 13. This one. That one. That one. There. Save. Why won't it save? Something's wrong. Do a factory reset. Probably some settings messed around. Okay. All right. I'm getting hungry too. Okay, we got something white and something green and something red. Might be worth checking if the global white calculations are set something weird. Oh, you're fantastic, Flibble. Appreciate it. Delete and read is corrupt. Messed it up now, didn't we? We blew it now, didn't we? Somebody try to call me. Don't know who that was. All right. Oh, I got to do the whole WLAD out. Oh, man, I got to do the whole thing again. This isn't about white calculations. You first need to fix 4 channels working correctly. I think what we have discovered is that this is harder than it looks. Yep, WLAD access point. I really want to bust out. So we're going to spend, we haven't finished trying the factory reset. So we'll finish trying the factory reset. I don't have an Ethernet close by. Again, Stream Desk this is still new Stream Desk. All right, go Wi-Fi settings, putting in my Wi-Fi-ness. I think what makes me tired too is these lights in my face. All right, save and connect. All right, should come up here soon. Card, there are 4 lights. It's just the 15 configs changed for inputs and aren't backwards compatible. Okay, we should get it back up here in a second. Okay, we're back. Let's turn them off. Okay, at least we got them off. That's good. All right, we're going to go to WLAD preferences. Now that we have it all reset, at least we've got some of it working. So 8 is going to be 6812. And then it's going to be, I've got this like memorized now. Oh, I don't want, I need all these to like 1, right? Doesn't really matter, but I'm going to set them all to 1. All right, and then this one is 12. And then what did he have? On the Reddit post, they set it to none. Okay. Okay. should do it now. Okay, now we saved. Okay, this is it. If you got fingers, cross them. Ow, it's bright. Okay. Red. We got red. Okay. Green. We got green. Okay, moment of truth. We got blue. We got green. We got red. We got blue. And we have a white channel. It was because we had WLED 15. All of that for WLED 15. But hey, at least we got there, right? We got there, so we'll call it good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, WLED bug. WLED bug. Because those are the exact same settings. Those are the exact same settings that I used with the with WLED on 15, and you saw what it was doing. It was like no blue, and we did this right at exactly what was in that Reddit post. So somebody go to that Reddit post that we've been using, this one, and put in there that there's a bug with 15. That if you're on 14, it'll work. If you're on 15, it's not going to work. Okay. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Everybody take a quick drink break. Oh, let's push this button. I haven't seen Sir Goodenough. Is he here today? He did a lot of work to try and get everybody streaming all the 12 streams of Christmas, and then I blew off my appointment. All right. Are those the same LED chips used in the Govee spotlights? Matt, I do not know. Do not know. You have Govee spotlights you want to control with WLED? Is that what's going on? Okay. In the last few minutes, now that we've done that, are everybody satisfied there? I'm satisfied. I am satisfied. So after all that, all we had to do really was read this Reddit post. Just kidding. It was good to go through it. Does Govee have spotlights? I don't know. All right, so we're going to go back here. We're going to turn this off because it's all up in my face. And then I want to bust out a couple things. I think the first thing I want to bust out, let's spend just a moment talking about these LEDs. All right, because they're awesome. And I have not been super excited about LED strips in a while because they haven't really changed. And I know that the idea of the cobs came out, and cob is circuit on board. Isn't that what it means, fellas? You added to the post. Thank you, Marsh. You're my hero. So cob is these kinds, right? That have it's almost like a silicone strip. And there's just, the LEDs are just like right next to each other, right? The diodes, they're just right next to each other. Barely, I mean, up close, I can see them barely, but you can't even see them on there. It just looks like a white stripe, right? So, these, which by the way, Quindor, what's the WLED setting for these? That's a good thing. We should know that. We got to figure that out. In Iowa, it's corn. Missed the other 5 streams. How have I missed the other 5 streams? We did them in secret. I'm here. Change the thumbnail and stuff. You're the man. You are the man. All right. So, anyways, what Quindor has done, these are actually a custom LED strip. So if you haven't seen his video about it, go check it out because I'm not going to be able to do justice to what he has done. Oh my gosh, again with the autofocus not focusing or focusing too much. Anyways, this has the Quinn LED logo on it. These are unique. Like you can't get this LED strip from anybody else. And what he did was the biggest thing, he can tell you more about it. Go watch his video. The biggest thing was the segments. So usually these cob strips, you're not individually changing each of the little diodes, right? Or each of the little lights. You're not changing each one. There's some segment that you can change. And obviously the more that you can change them, the more expensive they're going to be. So For these, it's here, right? It's every one of these. You can change that much. You can change the color on each time, which is a lot. And is that what half about? What are the others typically, Quindor, on these? Because others have a much larger segment. So that's one of the biggest things. These are also 24 volts, which is fantastic. And they have a white channel, right? So what he uses on this, he says, so these are also 6812s and with BRG and white and green swap. Is that right? The same as we just did on the Govees? What? Paradox says, I guess I'll hold off on upgrading other things to 15. Yeah. Mine are 7 centimeters. Yeah, so these are 3 or 3 point something centimeters, Paradox. The segments on these are like 3 centimeters. They're just tiny. It's awesome. Best competitor is half the zones, or 100 zones versus 160 zones on. So 100 zones RGB, or these are 160 zones and they're RGBW. So no surprise, these all sold out in days, like days. Like I think we posted them on Friday. When did we post them, Quindor? When did you post your video? I think it was just Friday, wasn't it? And today, all of mine are gone. 150 strips, 75 of each kind. There's some that are these IP, you said they're IP20, and then some that had a silicone sleeve that are IP65, all gone, all sold, 75 of them. And sometimes I get like one person will buy them all, will buy all of something, but not this time. This was all a bunch of individual people. I think I had 50 or 60 different orders. And they're all gone. They should be pretty awesome. I'm afraid to turn them on, but I want to. Is there a little thing in here? There's a connector. Why don't we connect them back up to this Octa that I got over here, right? What do you think? Should we? Real quick. We'll do that. We'll turn these on, and then I really want to at least bust out the Anpenta Plus. I really want to at least take it out. Maybe that's what I'll have to do for my next stream is the Anpenta Plus. But I would love to at least take it out. I haven't even put my hands on the Anpenta Plus, which also sold out. But I think we have a solution for how I'm going to get some of those back in stock. Because that one we did have one fellow that bought them all. But I think we're going to make a compromise where we get some back in stock so some other people can have some. If you thought those pixels were bright, these will make you go blind. Don't run them on the spool. The spool will melt. Oh my gosh. What are you getting me into here? What are you getting me into here? And you can cut these, right? You can cut them and re-splice them. You just got to splice them at the... And there's copper pads all over the place, so I assume you just splice them at the copper pads. Okay. Here we go. They're out here. Let's go back to this. I am going to take the power off of these Govee ones. Actually, I'm just going to take this whole connector off of this one. And then we'll put a new connector on. And we'll put these on output number 1. Okay, because now that we're back to WLED 14, I don't have to delete every one of the outputs in order to change the output. Because on 15, why does my screwdriver not work? How did I get a screwdriver that doesn't work? The heck? Because usually you can put a flathead in a Phillips and it'll work. This one wouldn't work. Got a broken screwdriver. Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, and it was already loose. Thank you for subscribing. I missed it. Yes, I will set it to 24. The thing is with this one, when I turn it on, I dial it. So I'll turn it on before I connect them. Make sure that it's up. Actually, I can turn it on right now. Make sure that it's set to 24. All right, so there it says it's 24. 24. Okay. All right, so now LED 1 is up there at the top. So we're going to put the LED 1 right here. It's going to be on the top one. Screwdriver needs new batteries. Remember those? Remember the WOW, the WOW screwdriver or whatever, the Xiaomi electric screwdriver? That thing was awesome. I killed mine. I just absolutely destroyed it. Overdid it. Asked it to work too hard. Okay, ground is on the left. Positive is on the right. I loved Quindor's take on the waterproof connector. He made such a good point that I can't believe I never really even thought about before, but so many companies make waterproof LED strips, and then they put non-waterproof connectors on them. What the heck? Right? Quindor says, no, we're not doing that. That's silly. Okay, so now we're going to turn this off. Okay. Ferrules? No, hombre. No, hombre, ferrules. Okay, and then I'm going to plug this back in here. Okay. Now, let's go and do the settings first. So we're going to go to the config. We're going to go to LED preferences. And I'm pretty sure that what you just told me, what wattage power supply for one of these strips. These strips take a lot of power, my brother. Lots of power. What did you say, like 30-something watts per meter or something? So I'm not going to have enough to turn this on very bright. This one that I have is 3 amps. So we're at 24 volts. At least 120. I don't think I have that. 24 times 3. Nope, I don't. So we're going to just keep them on dull. We're going to set them, dial them down to dull. Okay. So Quindor said we're going to put this on 6812, right? RGBW. We're going to do BRG and white to green. Is that the same thing that you said? Let me go back here and just double check. I know everybody else wants me to melt the spool. Oh, they're BGR. Sorry, BGR. Okay. BGR. And then swap white to green. Okay, that should be it. And then the length, I guess, is it 160? Because there's 160 segments. Is that what you do? Going to blow my power supply. I'm going to keep the brightness like way down. Or maybe I just light up half the strip. How about I just light up half the strip? Why don't I just say like 80 or something? Can I do that? Oh, I can't. Can I do that? 160. What if I don't want 160? What if I just want 80? So that I don't blow my power supply. But yeah, so the number of segments, right? The number of actually controllable little segments is 160. So when you're putting this in here, you put it at 160. 70 watts per meter just for a single color. Mother. Okay, I am not going to do that. I'm going to just try. I'm just going to do 80 for now because I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm scared. All right, here we go. Here we go. Turn on the desk, plug these in. And then go to the settings. Make sure our brightness is way down. There it is. Wow, good thing I turned it down when I did. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we can do colors. There's green. Sorry for the, you know how hard it is to get colors to show up at the webcam. It's not actually too bad right now. Blue, okay. And then we're going to turn off the colors. And we're just going to do the white channel. Can I do that? Yep, there's the white channel. And then I can balance the temperature of the white. Oh, okay, it's backwards. The white temperature channel is backwards. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's good. It's good. It just got so cold so fast. Wow, that makes some serious cold light. Somebody texting me? Nope. All right. Need to redo my kitchen. Was thinking of just white cob strips, but whoa, I know, right? Set the watts of the power supply. Oh, yeah. Good idea. Good idea. Let's do that so I don't kill it. We're going to go way down here. We're going to go down here. We're going to go there. We're going to go here. Sorry, I'm up here playing in the settings. Back to LED preferences. And, oh, it is set. It is set to 2 amps. Well, it's set to 1.25, so that's nice. Give it some camera and blow out the... All right, this is a 3 amp power supply. So we'll set it to 3 so I don't damage my power supply. Okay. And then give it some power. Quindor says, give it some power. All right. We're going to set it to red. We're going to turn off the white channel and we're going to incrementally start going up. I'm melting. Oh my gosh. Wow. Holy cow. Dude, it's like a laser beam. Oh my brightness. Woo. The CRI, what did you say CRI was, 90 or something? It's good. Is real good. Let's try a mixed color. Let's try the like yellow. And let's go up on the brightness again. So this is brightness 11, guys. This is 11. There's 38. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Okay, that's all the way up, but I'm sure, absolutely 100% positive that this is being limited by the power output from WLED. And holy smokes. Wow. I love it. Okay, let's see what an effect looks like now. Now that we did that, let's look at an effect that'll do something like, ooh, let's look at color winkles. How about my old color winkles? Love me some color winkles. That's fun. Let's do colorful. So for you guys, it all just blends. Too bright even on low. Yeah. So much for dull. Let's do like color loop. This is gonna freak me out. Oh, that's nice. It's so smooth. Oh my gosh. Why are you gonna make me put these all through my whole office, huh? Why are you gonna make me do that? Why are you gonna make me put this in my whole office? Let's do, what are some other fun ones we could do with this? Meteor. That's fun. I should probably be responsible and find a good white only strip that dims okay but looks okay. Saw that but thought I can dim them down. No problem. Not You can see them from there in lights. So, but you know what though, Iowa? Let's so in the last minutes here, I'm going to leave these on because these are beautiful. I am not kidding. That is just gorgeous. I don't have them in a diffuser or anything, but in a diffuser, they'd probably be just a little bit nicer even. But yeah. Oh, and they're warm. And they're warm. Not much, but they're not cold to the touch. I can tell you that. Even just turning them on for a second. As rodent repellent. Okay, here you go for what Iowa was talking about. So you're talking, or was it Iowa that was talking about it? Somebody was talking about, this is my Penta Mini now because I'm opening the box. Ouch. So how do they do this? They glue these shut, huh? Wow. So the Penta Plus. Wow, it's massive. We're going to have to focus a whole stream on this. But this, uh-oh. I bumped it and it turned off. Oh dear, let's just turn that off. I pushed it and then the whole thing turned off, like reset. So what's great about the Penta Plus? If you want to do LED strips in your kitchen, man, this thing looks like some sort of like amplifier, like an audio amplifier or something. This thing is amazing. So what the Anpenta Plus does is analog 5, but also 1 RGB. Is that how it is? Data out. So it's 5. So tell me if I'm wrong here, Quindor, but it's 5 analog outputs for just white strips of different types or different colors, or all the same colors, but different control them each differently. And then you can also put an RGB strip on here as well, correct? DrVision, what type of LED is this? What type of LED strip? This is a new custom cob strip. So it's a cob light strip. So there's 800 and how many? 896 individual diodes on the whole strip. That's 5 meters long. So it's max density. I mean, it really is just max density. And then it makes what makes it special, especially special, is that the changeable RGB segments are 3 centimeters instead of 7, which is the smallest on most of them. Analog side, it has 5 channels, so it can do 5 times white, or 2 times CCT, or 1 time RGB CCT, whatever combination you want. Wow. And an RGB, right? In addition to the 5. So you can do the 5. And we've had the Anpenta Mini, which I'm actually using. I'm using the Anpenta Mini for some studio lights, right? Sort of. You wouldn't think that my studio lighting is very good, but I do have some dedicated lights. And those are really nice ones that Quindor told me to buy that are high CRI, whatever. They're good LED strips for yellow. There's 2 yellow on there, or whites. There's 2 whites on there. So this, you can control all of that. Plus, you can add a digital as well. Amazing. And it's got Ethernet or an external antenna, and I2C and USB-C for programming. And here's button outputs, 3 different button outputs, plus a ground and a 3 volts for your buttons. What I need to do, I need to get into this, and this is something that we're going to have to do an analog stream, because I need to better control my analog ones with buttons and with a potentiometer, because it's great to have it controlled by a Home Assistant and controlled by WLED, and that's good. That's great. But I like buttons too. Buttons, and especially when you've got something that's dimmable, that's this nice and dimmable, you want something that you can dim, right? So you want a dial you can dim. So what I would love to see, and I would like to be able to do, so in my mind, something like this is ideal for like a room. So this would be like your room controller. So we talked about the new Hoobit house. Somebody else was talking about using this. The guy that bought all of these was talking about using them for a house that he's building. And the idea being, you have all these outputs. You can run to LED strips that are just white and that are different colorable white and dimmable and all that, and they're going to be gorgeous. And you can put that as the regular lighting in your room. You can have multiple of them that can be controlled separately. And you can have an RGB strip for party time or for indicators or whatever fun stuff you want there. You could even have a matrix, to be honest. You could hook this up to one of these 16 by 16 or 8 by 32 matrices for stuff in a room, which what I would probably do. And you can control it with like a light switch of some kind or other. That's what I want to experiment with, is how you can have the manual controls connected to this as well. And this is just a beautiful piece of equipment. I mean, it's just beautiful, and so affordable. Like for what it is, it's just, you're not getting, anyways, it's great. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, Ethernet or Wi-Fi, I2C, so you can connect other sensors and things if you want, buttons, and all that LED control. So we're going to get more into that later, okay? I'll use an Innovel red dimmer switch and control it that way. What's Innovel? Innovel red switch remembers dimmer level and such. It can do scenes, single, double triple click, etc. All right. Okay, analog side has 5 channels. Okay, cool. Guys, that was fun. That was great. We got the Govee lights working. We did eventually get the Govee lights working. We spent a lot of time determining that there's a bug in WLED 15 that we didn't anticipate, that applied specifically to what we were trying to do. But we got it, and that was fun. We learned a lot along the way. We got introduced at least to the new Quinn LED strips, and I know that Quindor is going to be getting those guys pumping on the factory to get as many of these made as fast as possible, because now we're already sold them all out. There's probably still some on the AllNet China shop, and I won't feel bad if you ordered them there, because you didn't want to wait for me. I understand. If you got to get them, you got to get them. But we'll get some more eventually, and then the Anpinta Plus is something we will dive into more in the future. All right. Schedule for the 12 streams of Christmas is in the Discord channel. 12 streams of Christmas. There you go. Thank you, Sir Goodenough. There is a Discord channel for 12 streams of Christmas, and I haven't had my Discord up in a long time today. Somebody's probably been sending me stuff. Here it is. We're going to go to 12 streams of Christmas. I think I don't have all of the channel. There it is. 12 streams of Christmas. There it is. All right. So the first stream, Sir Goodenough did one. And then was this me last week, maybe? And then this was me last week. No, this was somebody else. Oh, this is Sir Goodenough again. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Oh, here we go. These are the times and the ones. Okay, there's what you want to know. Here's the schedule. And what I missed was I did last Sunday, and then I was supposed to, Sir Goodenough did Wednesday, thank you. And then number 4 was supposed to be Friday for me. I didn't do it. Pixelheads did one yesterday. Thank you, Pixelheads. I did one. Oh, I'm supposed to do one tomorrow in the morning. Okay, I can do that. Oh, no, I was supposed to do 2 today. No, Sunday, December. Okay, this should be Monday, December 16th at 10 a.m. I could probably do that. I got to get up. That'll have me get up. But the thing is, oh, am I not showing the screen? I'm an idiot. Here's the trick. I'm trying to get this the sphere running. So what I probably will do this. So stream number 7 here. Stream number 7. Let's make it later in the day. Once it gets cold outside, and I've got a work phone call at 4 o'clock. I got to be at anyways. So this would be cutting into my prime time for putting pixels on the sphere, and nobody wants to stop to delay that. So let's move this to evening. Okay, so we'll move it to evening. We'll move this one to the evening, which is going to mess up some folks, probably Tony in the UK, because it's going to be like 2 a.m. But we'll do that. We'll move that to the evening. So it'll probably be 6 or so my time. Okay. And we'll do that. That's what we'll do. We'll mess with some of the analog stuff, because I really want to get into that. And then we'll get back on the schedule. So then Sir Goodenough's going to do Wednesday, talk about some blueprint stuff, automations and scripts. He's a master when it comes to blueprints. So that'll be great. Friday is going to be more pixel heads. Fantastic. More advanced hardware shopping list. Awesome. Then Saturday will be pixel heads again. I love it. Love it. Love it. X-Lights, sequencing, and sequence vendors. Ooh, I might have to tune in for that. I better not, right? I better be out working on something if I'm not the guy streaming, right? And then I'll do next Sunday. And then Creative is going to do the last one on Christmas Eve. Yay! That's so fun. So fun. Or Nicholas has a good suggestion as well. I could just, and if I did that, Nicholas, it would just be on YouTube, and I could stream just from my phone while I'm working on the sphere. Let's do a quick poll. Let's do a quick vote. Let's do a quick vote in the live chat here. Let's do a quick poll. And see, do you want /poll? Isn't there one for poll? remember now. How do you do a poll, guys? Remember? Is it exclamation point? That would have been slash. It's not. Bummer. Okay. Close Discord in time for bed. Okay. Well, let's just start putting the things in the chat. Okay. Put things in the chat. If you want to see the sphere, put a round emoji. If you want to see the analog one, put, I don't know what, something else. So let's say, okay, I'm gonna add an emote. Let's say, if you want, no, I can't do that there. Oh yeah, this is a YouTube one only. So you can do, okay, so if you want me to just stream while I'm on the sphere, just do a straight up smiley face in the chat. Okay, that's the sphere. If you want me to stream the sphere, put that in. If you want me to stream the analog thing, analog lights, then put something different. This robot. Okay, there you go. Sphere is round, robot is analog controller. And we only need a few votes. And if we don't do the analog controller tomorrow, that's what I'll do next Sunday. That's what I'll do next Sunday, which will probably be good because that might give me a little more time. Okay, we got 3 that want me to stream while I do the sphere. All right. I'll give you guys about 30 more seconds to throw in some votes, and then we'll call it good, and I'll stream from the sphere tomorrow. Robot is less round. That's right. Okay. Artune says he wants to see the analog. Oh, Iowa says he wants to see the analog. Oh, no. Now it's competition. Now it's 3-2. 4, maybe. Oh, no. 3. Oh, Marsh votes 3 times for the sphere, and he gets a lot of votes. He's an important guy. And Sir Goodenough just wants me to blow something up, whatever it is. That's fine. Okay. We can do that. You know, I think the sphere is probably a good idea. I should have thought of that. I'm kind of liking that idea of doing the sphere. So, but it doesn't mean I won't do the analog controller. I will just do the analog controller next week. What do you think, guys? Can we get behind that? Hopefully not blowing up the sphere. Hopefully not blowing up the sphere. What I'll try and do is I will try and get some of the tedious stuff done on the sphere, and then we can play around with it. Maybe playing around with some of the hooking up of the lights and stuff like that. I still have like 20 rings that I need to mount worth of pixels. I'll post in the general Discord chat or in the LED. I'll post a picture, the latest picture of the sphere, and I'm also going to try and get some done tonight. So let's go with sphere tomorrow, okay? I will stream live from my phone for the sphere tomorrow. That'll be fun. That'll be perfect. That'll be great. Okay. That's it. I think we'll sign off. Sir Goodenough, thank you for putting together all the 12 streams of Christmas, coordinating. Pixel Heads, thank you for being willing to stream. Obviously, Sir Goodenough, thank you for being willing to stream. Quindor, thanks for being here and holding my hand through this. I needed some help, and you came through for me, as you always do, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and there were several other people that pitched in a lot and did a lot of helping today, and I appreciate it tremendously. We had a good time. Let's all have a nap. I owe us stream 4 as well. Could be short, then do the evening. Maybe tomorrow short and then do the evening. Maybe. Okay, this was supposed to be 2, but I didn't really get it to be 2. Anywho, thanks for watching. Until next time, adios. Can you tell how tired I am?